So then, ladies and gentlemen, what you are seeing here is DOSBox interface, and it has auto-executed itself to C. I have moved to my one of the many Doom folders I got, and this is how I play my Doom. What comes to PC Doom, I play it on DOSBox. You know, and I don't get people that won't use DOSBox for it and instead use sourceports, as it's not authentic at all. I know this isn't completely either, but it's a great alternative as one. I want to play as closely as possible to how it originally played out, and two, for me it does not feel right if I don't play it as close as originally intended. In this case, does. I mean, if Doom would be originally made for sourceports, I wouldn't have problems with them. In fact, the only thing I use a sourceport with is Chex Quest 3, as well, the AXE is pretty much a modified sourceport anyway, so. And the fact that it was made for sourceports in the first place, that actually helps somewhat with that. I'm okay with Doom 95, it was official at least. I have played the shareware that comes with it, and that's that. Otherwise, I have always used DOS for Doom's various versions and sharewares. I don't have many registered ones. Doom 2, DOSBox 2, Final Doom and Master levels, DOSBox on all of them. And some have a hard time understanding why. And why I actually use DOSBox. It is regarded as difficult to use. I don't get it. And what do you mean it takes you a crapload of configuring just to get Doom running decently? Mine runs on default settings. I can play Doom just fine. What? The only changes I've made to the settings are in fact the auto-executing, which I've seen people complaining that you have to type everything each time. No, you don't have to, you can auto-execute that. Can't you people do your research? Apparently not. And I don't know, what's your problem? I didn't have to configure anything. It ran out of the box. Just installed DOSBox, got Doom and did all the things and Well, it ran. It ran fine. So I usually, when I get a game, I like to install it inside DOSBox to the mounted drive. It's fun, and then play it. I usually go through the setups too. I have no idea how you can play with the default keyboard only setup in both Wolf 3D and Doom. And yes, I use keyboard only, though I'm not one of those people who say it's keyboard only must, as there is mouse support even on DOS. It just behaves oddly. The no word thing is pretty useful with that. With that you can actually play it on keyboard and mouse like you would in a sourceport. My mistake. How I play Doom with keyboard is simple. Not a huge fan of some of the tracks, and I just pissed some of you off. This is version 1.1. As you probably noticed, it only had 3 episodes. I play keyboard only. That is, the buttons are simple. I use WASD to do this, and arrow keys to strafe, open, grab, and shoot. If I recall correctly now, E did the running, and 1 through 8 are all the weapons. So it plays pretty fine. Gotta love those random SFX pitches. Yeah, as you can see, I play it on the, how should I say, correct original resolution. It's just scaled to 4:3, though I don't know. It should probably be stretched to 4:3, so there shouldn't be those black bars on top and bottom. But that's how I've played this thing. It's something I probably am doing wrong, but okay, where are you? Gotta love all these stuffs. Speedrun. As you can see, my keyboard only plays fine. And I know I piss a lot of you off right now, but I don't fully agree to this thing. Some people say the ultra violence is the only way to play Doom, but it's not as scary. You know that there's enemies behind every corner and stuff. I play on the easiest difficulty. It's more scary that way. It's less enemies, you don't know where they are. And you know that it gives you that feeling. I mean, it's more scarier that way. You don't know what's ahead. On the highest difficulty, you pretty much know that, oh, enemy here, enemy there, enemy probably there. No surprises. You know, but there's that. End Doom is nice. But yeah, that's how I Doom. Shoutouts to Leadmeister.